Recording in progress.
Good evening, or good noon, or good afternoon to everybody. Here we are, another Nigunim class with the second week of Elul, and we want to go on about the process of doing tshuva. We were talking about the neshama coming down to the world, and this week, because of the Parashat Shavua, it happens to be Vayetze, Ki Tetze, not Vayetze, Ki Tetze, which means going out, and the pasuk is talking about going out to war. What kind of war? We're in a war all the time. There's an ongoing war between the godly soul and the animal soul. Our whole existence in this world is struggling. We're always struggling to try and get the light out, to make it shine even more. Not to turn it out, but to bring it out, bring it up. So let's start. כתיבה וחתימתו בלשן הטוב ומתוקה. 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 כתיבה וחתימתו בלשן Unknown old nigun, I don't know what the source is, but they used to put on it in 770, sing Ktiva v'chatima tova. Could sing and dancing for hours every day in Elul and on Tishrei. I don't know, but it's happy to. So, here we are in this world. Do you still remember the taste of being up there in Gan Eden? The song of the Neshama, do you remember your own unique song? Each one had his own song before we came down to this world. And here in this world, we're looking for it. And we have a lot of yearning. Yearning is a good thing. Yearning is a healthy thing. Let's do one of my favorite nigunim. Jump into the deep water. The nigun is talking about the neshama coming down to this world, and here it's like in prison, but it knows that it's going to end up higher than where it came from. And I'm talking about Shamil. Did we do it last week? We didn't do it. I don't remember. When the Rebbe taught it, he spoke about the Tsar of Russia conquering all the land around and going from nation to nation, from country to country, to conquer everybody, till they got to the high mountain. And there, on the high mountain, there's this little tribe they couldn't conquer. And it made the Tsar very, very angry. He decided to trick them. And he told them he's going to make a peace treatment, they should come down, and everything is going to be fine. And they got tempted, and they came down. And of course, he captured the leader. His name was Shamil, sent him to prison. And they took away all their weapons. And there in prison, Shamil is sitting, and he has this yearning. He remembers the good old days when he was on the high mountains. He was as free as a bird in the sky, as an eagle in the heavens. How can you compare between what he was then to what he is now? And out of his yearning was born this nigun. And the Rebbe said when the Jews heard the song, they said, it's the parable of the Neshama. It's the same thing. The Neshama was up there on the high mountains, free from the nature and free from the restrictions of this world. And here in this world, it's like in prison, but it knows ירידה זו צורך עלייה. When it's going to come back up, it's going to be higher than where it started. So it's worth it. Last week we did ירידה זו צורך עלייה, we sang the song, but today we're going to do Shamil. One of my favorites. Maybe we should have kept it for a little later in this class when we get into the mood, but I just threw it into the water. Now we have all this yearning. Let's think about it, about this yearning that we have. What does the song say? First there's words in Hebrew, then there's words in Russian. First we're saying, hey, tzama tzama lecha nafshi, my soul is yearning for you. I have thirst for godliness. Kama lecha besari, my body is craving for you. And then the words in Russian come in and say, hey, you stupid Marco, what are you doing in the market? You're not selling, you're not buying, you're just causing trouble. Who's that Marco? That Marco is the Yetzer Hara. That's the bad, how do you call the Yetzer Hara in English? I forgot. There's a name for it. So he's trying to dissuade us from doing good. He's all the time trying to pull us away from our mission, away from what we're supposed to do. And we don't listen to it. If the Yetzer Hara comes, and we say, hey, you stupid Marco, shut up, what are you doing here? And then we say, tzama lecha nafshi again, even stronger. And then Marco comes again, so we say even stronger, we say, hey, you stupid Marco. And then it's like a round thing. The more that the Yetzer Hara is trying to prevent us from doing things, we put more power into it. So that's the beautiful one of tzama lecha nafshi. Let's do the other tzama lecha, the slow one from the Alter Rebbe. By the way, yearning is a good thing. When you have gaguim, when you have yearning for something, and what does that have to do? What does that? I have an inclination. Thank you. Good help. When we're missing something, romantics always thrives on distance. When you don't see something, when it's far away, then that's where romantics thrives. Why? Because in order to really miss something, you have to think of, what do I miss? How does it look? How wonderful it is. Why is it wonderful? Why do I miss it? The more you think about it, the more you miss it, the more you think about it, the more you're connected with it. They say in Hebrew, "B'makom shemachshavotav shel adam nimtza, sham hu nimtza." Wherever your thoughts are, that's the Baal Shem Tov said. Wherever your thoughts are, that's where you are. So if you're thinking about godliness all the time, you are there. But you feel far away, but you are there. כן בקודש חזיתיך לראות ושכר וכבודך. 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 Tzamelech Hanafshi, a nigun composed by the Alter Rebbe. The Rebbe taught us, our Rebbe taught us the nigun, but it's from the Alter Rebbe. Here we come to the main nigun I want to teach you this week. You probably know it, but if not, you will. If we're talking about war, this parsha is talking about the war, the struggle between the godliness and the worldliness, spirituality and the physicality, the animal soul and the godly soul. All the time there's a struggle. So there's a song about that. And the song is talking about 4 worlds, just like the Arva Babot has 4 worlds, so does this nigun, just other way around. And the Arva Babos, which is starting to climb from the Asiyah, climbing up to Yetzirah, the world of creation, which is connected with feelings, creativity. Then we climb up to the world of Bri'ah, which is also some kind of creation, but that's connected with their brain, with intellect. And then getting high up to Atzilut. That's in the Arba Babot, when we're trying to climb up from world to world and get to the higher worlds. This nigun is going the other way around. This nigun is starting from the Olam Atzilut, from above, going down. The Neshama is being told, Neshama, you have to come down. And the Neshama says, me? Why? I don't want. Right? We spoke about it last week. We had this nigunim about Neshama saying, why? But in this nigun, not. It's being told that it has to come down. So that's in Olam Atzilut. That's called the Mavoh HaAvodah, the introduction to the service. That's the beginning. And then the Neshama says, please, please, pretty please, can I stay in the Shiva another year? Half a year? A month? A week? At least one more day, let me stay, let me soak in godliness. I want to soak. Before I come down, I want to soak in godliness. I want to carry with me as much as I can. So that's the second part. The second part is called Ta'amu Ur'u Kitov Havaya. Taste and see that godliness is good. Tasting and seeing, both. We can taste godliness and we can see that it's Good. So that's the second part. Now, after that comes a part, the neshama says, I'm scared, but I'll do it. It doesn't know what it's getting into, but it's willing to do it. It's taking the yoke on itself, but it's scared. Then comes the third part, and the third part is a march. That's where the war is. We were in Atzilut, being told it has to come down. We're in Bria, which is the world where Gan Eden is. Gan Eden is there. And we wants to soak in godliness. And then in Bria, in Yetzirah, I don't know why Dafka here is the fight, it's the war, it's a march. They say that the hour of prayers is an hour of war. We go through this process every day, and while we're davening, we have this fight. We have this time of struggle. That's while we're davening. And so here in this world, we're still in Yetzirah, there's this war. It's a march. You're going to hear ta-da-dum, ti-da-dum, ti-da-dum, ti-da-dum. It's clearly a march, the war. Now, after the war is over, the battle is over, the war is over, what's going on? Wait a minute. I had a good time. I was sent down here to do something. I don't exactly remember what I was sent to do. I came down, oh yeah. בשיעור עכשיו, משהו דחוף? אני עכשיו בשיעור, את יכולה לדבר איתי אחר כך? So the Shama is saying, wait a minute, I had a good time. I was playing in the mud, building castles in the sand, but this is not what I was sent here to do. Wait a minute, what was I supposed to do? Oh yeah, there was a war. So what happened? Did I win the battle, but maybe I lost the war? Did I lose the battle, but maybe I did win the war? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. So the Shama says, I need help. So it's calling out, Lishotcha kiviti Hashem. Lishotcha kiviti Hashem is, again, that's here in this world, we need Hashem. We can't do it by ourselves. And after that comes the same sentence again. I'm scared, but I'll do it. The Capella, the song for the choir of the Mittler Rebbe. We mentioned it when his birthday, I think we spoke about it. Yep. So, who won the battle? He chose us, and that's what we know. And that the struggle between the Yetzer Hara and us, we hope to be Balei, I hope to be Balei Tshuva, the Balei Tshuva, the real Beinoni. The Beinoni is a person that never sinned. And if he sinned, he makes tshuva right away. So the making tshuva every day, that's what we're trying to do. Trying to become Balei Tshuva. Tzaddikim, we know we can't be tzaddikim. We promised, when we came down to the world, we promised, Tihi tzaddik ve'al tihi rasha. Not to be a rasha and to try to be a tzaddik. So we're trying. But it's not in our power. We need help. It's just like the last part of the Capella. So, but he chose us. And in this nigun that the Rebbe taught, we hear about tzaddikim and Balei Tshuva. The first part is the tzaddikim. Everything is clear, everything is clean cut, everything is nice, in order, organized. That's the tzaddikim. Second part comes the Balei Tshuva, and everything is doubled. You read everything twice, everything is with more enthusiasm, with more power, with more simcha. You can hear that the Balei Tshuva has so much more energy. They say that where Balei Tshuva stands, a tzaddik can't be. I think it's from the Noam Elimelech, a parable about this, that the tzaddik is trying to climb the mountain. He's really working hard. He's climbing, going around, or he's with ropes and ladders, and he's really working hard to get from step to step to step. Suddenly he looks around. What does he see? A balloon, an air balloon is coming up. That's the Balei Tshuva. He just gets a lift all the way up, from out of his heart, with all the enthusiasm. He goes higher up than where the tzaddik can't get to. So this is a song, Ata Bechartanu. Ata bechartanu mikol ha'am, ahavta otanu veratzita banu, veromamtanu mikol halshono, vekidashtanu b'mitzvotecha, vekeravatanu melkeinu לעבודתך, בשמחה הגדול Yeah. So we know what we're missing. We know what we're trying to struggle towards. We know what we're trying to fight. Let's announce that He's our God. There's nobody like Him. There's a beautiful song by the Yehudi Kadosh. I think from Parshischa. I don't remember which one. There's a few Yehudi Kadosh. El kan malkeinu, el kan donenu, el kan malkeinu, el kan Moshiach, mi kan malkeinu, mi kan donenu, la 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 la. We didn't do it in Hebrew, we should do it in English. The Achat Sha'alti, there's only one thing I really want. Achat Sha'alti met Hashem אותה בקר. Achat Sha'alti met Hashem אותה בקר. שבתי בבית Hashem כל we should maybe repeat them every week. They're so beautiful. The other Achat Sha'alti. If we have time, we will go back to it. I want to do a beautiful nigun about something in the parsha. Did we mention yet that the king is in the field, right? He's not in the palace, he's in the field. It's so easy to come and see him. Everybody can come out of themselves, of their homes, of the restrictions, can go out into the field and meet the king. And the king has a smile for everybody. The king is willing to see everybody and listens to our pleas, and everybody can come close to the king and ask whatever we want, which is amazing. It's a big, big presence of Chodesh Elul, getting close to the king. We didn't do Ani Dodi V'Dodili, just like we showed a nice face to our beloved. The beloved shows a face to us. Spoke about it last week. Ani Ledodi V'Dodili, 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 Ledodi V'Dodili, Ani 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 So we go out of ourselves into the fields, and in the field there's a mitzvah that we can meet in the field, sometimes on our windowsill also. There's a mitzvah in a parsha that there's a cute Pirchei song about it. You probably know it. Pirchei London, Yigal Tzadik. כי יקרא כציפור לפניך בדרך חלץ אל הארץ אפרוחים רובצים מהם רובצת אפרוחים או לביצים לא תיקח לא תיקח לא תיקח האם על הבנים לא תיקח לא תיקח לא תיקח האם על הבנים שלח תשלח את ההם והבנים תיקח לה למען ניתן לך למען ניתן לך בימים שלח תשלח את ההם והבנים תיקח לה למען ניתן לך למען ניתן לך So that's a cute one, a Pirchei one. We usually don't do Pirchei, but it's asking for it this week. But there's a beautiful nigun by Rav Ginsburg that I want to share, talking also about the nest of the bird. Who's the nest and who's the bird? Why is there mitzvah to send away the mother before you take the chicks? So Hashem will have Rahmanas on us. But it's more than that, because he's our ken. The ken is the nest, and we want to dwell. His dwelling place, like we said, Achal Sha'alti. The dwelling place is his. There's a beautiful nigun by Rav Ginsburg called Kan Tzipor, the nest of the bird. I want to play it for you. Kansipor, The Nest of a Bird, a nigun by Rabbi Yitzchak Ginsburg. I thought it was fitting for this parsha. Yeah, let's do another of the Achat Sha'alti. All you want to do is dwell in this place, right? We want to be in the nest. Bird wants home, we want to Hashem. We did the Achat Sha'alti from the Rebbe of Strelisk that I really love. At least from his Hasidim. We don't know if it's from him himself. Such sweet yearning. Yearning is so sweet. Nigun gaguim, a nigun of yearning is not sad. Yearning has so much power in there. There's so much. It's like a nice motor to get us going, to get us closer and closer to Hashem. Let's do Hu Elokeinu. Yes, trying to say something? See, open your microphone. I thought you just wanted to say something. Let's do Hu Elokeinu, Hu Avinu. ופרצה, 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 ימה, בקדמה, צפונה בנגבה, ימה, בקדמה, צפונה בנגבה, ימה, בקדמה, צפונה בנגבה, ימה, בקדמה, צפונה בנגבה, ופרצה, 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 ימה, בקדמה, צפונה בנגבה, ופרצה, 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 ימה, בקדמה, צפונה בנגבה, ופרצה, ימה, בקדמה, ופרצה, צפונה בנגבה, ופרצה, ימה, בקדמה, ופרצה, צפונה בנגבה, ופרצה, 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 ימה, בקדמה, צפונה בנגבה, ימה, בקדמה, צפונה בנגבה, ימה, בקדמה, צפונה בנגבה, ימה, צפונה בנגבה. Trying to break out, פרצת. Break out from our old habits, from our old restrictions. Hashem is creating the world every minute anew, so we can be new. We can do different things. We can do them differently. We're not restricted from what we were before. Let's do some more songs. Did we do Kol Bayar Anochi Shomea from the Shpil Zeder? I don't know if we did it. You know what? Let's do something different. Let's do a doodle. Reb Levi Bedichev, known as the advocate of Israel, he used to always talk good about us. And he has a beautiful nigun talking about where's Hashem. We're looking for him. We want to be close to him. And he felt so close to him. You know, in English, when you say you, it's either singular or plural. When you want to be very polite, you say him, right? You don't say, how do we bless Hashem? We said, Baruch Ata, Baruch Hu, right? Baruch Hashem Elokeinu melech haolam, and then we switch between Ata and Hu. Because if we're really close, we talk about you. And the you in Yiddish is du. Now, du in Yiddish is not only you, it's also there. So he's playing with the words, and he's saying, where is Ribono Shel Olam? Ana emtzaei kol Hashem. Where can I find you, Rosh Hashanah? Where can I not find you? Avi ich will dir gefinnen, Ribono Shel Olam. Avi ich will nicht gefinnen. Where can I not find you? Az mala du, mata du, mizrach du, ma'erav du, darom du, tzafon du. Everything is you. And if it's good, then it's you. And if chalila not, it's also you. And if it's you, for sure it's good. So let's do the lay by Reb Levi Bedichev. Ana emtzaei kol Ribono Shel Olam, balam lo emtzaei kol Ribono Shel Olam. Achu ich will gefinnen Ribono Shel Olam. Achu ich will gefinnen Ribono Shel Olam. Az mala du, mizrach du, tzafon az marav du. Dudele from Rabbi Levitza Bedichev. Where is Hashem? Everywhere. There's no place without Hashem because everything is Hashem and Hashem is everything. We're going to head towards finishing the class. Let's do, we did already. Ki v'simcha tetzeu. There's an old Ki v'simcha, not so old as the other one, I think. Maybe, who knows. That's the Rabbi Meir Shapira of Lublin used to sing. I just found out that last year that it's his. It's more known or less known for you, but there's the famous Chabad one. כי בשמחת תצאו ושלום תובלו ההרים והגבעות יפסקו חכמים בכל עצי השדיים חוכף כי בשמחת תצאו ושלום תובלו ההרים והגבעות יפסקו חכמים בכל עצי השדיים חוכף תצאו ושלום תובלו ההרים והגבעות יפסקו לכם רינה בכל עצי השדיים חוכף כי בשמחת תצאו ושלום תובלו ההרים והגבעות יפסקו לכם רינה בכל עצי השדיים חוכף. And after that it's so fitting to sing that everything is Hashem is nothing but Hashem. Ki hakol hevel habalim. Everything is nothing. There's only Hashem. En od milvado. Nothing but Him. Ki hashkol hevel habalim. En od milvado. Ki hakol hevel habalim. En od milvado. Ki hakol hevel habalim. En מלבדו כי הכל הבל אבל 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 מאוד מלבדו כי הכל הבל אבל מלבדו כי הכל הבל אבל מאוד מלבדו כי הכל הבל אבל מאוד מלבדו. That's it for today. We're going to meet next week by B'ezrat Hashem, talking about Chai Elul, Alter Rebbe, Baal Shem Tov, so many beautiful, beautiful nigunim to do, and going on with the power of Chodesh Elul. I hope it gives you a good taste, and getting ratzon, getting the will to get closer to Hashem. So I'm saying goodbye.